People problems. Yes, let's look at how to deal with difficult people at work or in life in general. But first, let me share this with you. There are actually 3 problems in this world. That's right. The first problem is money, financial problems, right? And the second problem is health, which is mental health and physical health. The third problem is relationship. So 3 buckets. Every other problem falls under one of the buckets, right? So you have the money bucket, financial, you have the health bucket, and you have the relationship bucket. Let's focus on relationship because I believe people problems usually come from the relationship. Who are those difficult people I'm talking about here? The people who are hard to get along with. The people who tend to make life miserable for others. Some of them are the complainers, the people who complain a lot. They don't take responsibility for their actions, right? If anything, they'll throw you under the bus. They'll blame you. They'll say, you did it. It's your fault. We also have the people who are unpredictable. Like you don't know whether they are coming from south, west, east, or north. You just can't predict them at all. We also have the aggressive people, those who are in your face. They are demanding. They are commanding. They want you to do it their way or no way. They can also be the pessimist. They can be the gossipers. I created a video about that recently. They basically make life miserable for you and for everybody else on the team, and they tend to be disrespectful. It's all about them. You have no feelings, you have no emotions. Those are the kind of people I'm talking about when I say difficult people. And so those people, they are not collaborators. They don't collaborate well on a team. They don't cooperate well. They tend to resist change. They can be very toxic at times. Did you know that one toxic person on a team can ruin the entire team? Yes, and they can also ruin companies as a whole. As a human race, we have a lot of issues. I'm talking about psychological issues, and it really doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, what position you occupy in life. You have issues. Everybody has issues. The thing is, we see the world through different lenses. If you work on a team, let's say 500 people, every single person on the team has a unique and different set of lenses through which they see the world, they process the world. If you are living with a significant other, your significant other has a different and unique set of lenses through which he or she processes the world. You probably are thinking, okay, Renee, you told me about those difficult people. I got it. You described them for me. Now tell me, how do I really deal with them at work or in life? Well, guess what? The answer is very simple. It's actually one word, and that one word is empathy. Empathy for each other. What is empathy? Empathy is actually the ability to understand another person who is not you. Instead of blaming another person, instead of being judgmental, instead of criticizing another person, you try to enter the world to see where they are coming from. Listen to this. Every behavior has a good intention. Did you know that? Yes. Whether it is a criminal who goes out and commits an atrocious crime or a person who goes around the world and feeds 1 million people, the intention is good either way. The intention is trying to meet a need for that person. And so your job, my job, is to find out what is the intention behind the behavior. And the way to do so is to be empathetic. So blaming another person does not really help the situation. All it does, it triggers self-defense. That person is going to defend himself or herself. They are never going to get along with you because you are blaming them. Instead of blaming another person, you probably would do a lot better to temporarily suspend your judgment, your critical mind, and try to enter the person's world and understand the person. Find out what is the how, the what, the why behind the behavior. When I do training for a team, because they want the team to gel, to cooperate, and to work together better, what I typically do, I would have each team member do an assessment. We use an assessment. It's been around for about 70 years. And since then, the neuroscientists and the social scientists, they continue to refine, they continue to tweak that assessment. It takes about 10 minutes to take the assessment. But what it reveals to you about you, it's actually mind-blowing. We give each team member their individual assessment, and then we take the entire team, we put it on one map. We map out the entire team with their names and their positions on the map, and then we show their strengths, the weaknesses, the what, the how, the why behind the behaviors, the intentions. It's not about making a team member right or making another team member wrong. It's not about that. It's about learning how to communicate with each other. It's about learning each other's modalities so that we can relate to them. It's really about empathy. You probably don't have access to that kind of assessment, but you know what you have access to? You have access to this one tool, and this one tool is empathy. If everyone on the team showed up tomorrow with a little bit more empathy, you would have a happy team. If you woke up tomorrow and you have a little bit more empathy for your significant other, and your significant other has a little bit more empathy for you, you would have a strong, powerful, and healthy relationship. We spend about 8 hours at work, and based on a recent study that I saw, about 90,000 hours is what we spend in the workplace over a lifetime. That's 1/3 of your life in the workplace working with people, and some of them are difficult and toxic people. When you have empathy, suddenly you realize that, hey, they are not doing it to me. They don't single me out to be nasty or to be difficult. That's who they are. And empathy is what shows you exactly what I'm talking about here. In conclusion, listen, seriously, if you want to get along with difficult people, you want to coexist with them, you want to work alongside of those toxic people, you need to learn how to enter the world to understand them. Instead of criticizing them, instead of judging them, you start understanding them at a deeper level. Suddenly you have more power over any situation. You need empathy and compassion in this world if you want to live in this world a little bit happier, a little bit more satisfied, because those toxic people, those difficult people, they will always be among us. So you have empathy and compassion. It will be good for you. It'll be good for them. It actually will be good for everybody. All right? Take care. Have a good one. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you like it, give it a thumb up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that next time I post another video, you'll get a notification about it.